We have breaking news tonight in downtown Anchorage. Police have closed down several streets while responding to a disturbance at the Hotel Captain Cook. Alaska's news source has teams stationed downtown to bring you team coverage on this situation and all the details that we know as of right now. Let's go first to Patrick Enzo. Patrick, can you tell us what happened today to draw this big of a police presence downtown?
Well, Rebecca, we got here shortly before 4 o'clock, and there was a large presence. As you mentioned, there was officers in marked cars and in unmarked cars. They had bulletproof vests along with rifles out, and there's no confirmation as of what happened. We did talk to a person who was inside the Captain Cook, Erin Johnson, and she told us what's happening inside.
So my understanding, and I haven't looked at all the exits, I was not allowed to leave towards K Street. They seem to be police surrounding all sides of the building, but I believe you can exit the opposite direction. Unfortunately, my car is just at K Street, so I'm not going anywhere.
Before, all the way out to 7th, there was a police presence with APD, but that's slowly starting to get closer and closer to Captain Cook. You'll see behind me there is an officer, and that's 5th and K right there. And it's 5th and K, and then on the other side on 4th and K, officers are slowly starting to get closer and closer to Captain Cook. Before they were stretched all the way out to 7th, but now it's kind of letting more traffic through. And she mentioned she was parked. We ran into a few people here who are trying to get into their cars on K Street, but due to the police presence, they were unable to. Right before we came on for this 5 o'clock hit, they were slowly starting to let folks who are getting off work to get back into their cars. Now, while they were waiting, a lot of them were looking up towards the top of the Captain Cook building, and they told me on the 2nd floor, they started to see a police presence, but that's about all they saw. And out here, more or less, there's just a lot of curiosity of what's going on. A lot of these officers are very calm, and there's just a little bit of attention and a curiosity of what's exactly going on down here. Rebecca?
Thank you, Patrick. Next, we're headed out to reporter Steve Kirch. And Steve, can you tell us what's happening right now in downtown where you are?
Yeah, Rebecca, right now I'm at the corner of 4th and K, and as you can see behind me, there's an officer, there is a police presence, they're wearing helmets, they have rifles out, and they're paying very close attention to the upper towers of Captain Cook. Now, also behind me, there's a list of businesses. I had an opportunity to go inside of some of the businesses and find out how they're feeling right now. One business owner told me that she was shocked by what was going on when she saw officers coming in, blocking off the area. She didn't know if she should go home, if she should stay in her business and lock the door. Another business owner told me that she was informed of what was happening when someone who was staying at Captain Cook called her and canceled her reservation. And she was totally shocked also by what she was hearing. And I also had the opportunity to talk to another business owner at Palmini, and this is what he told me about what police officers told him when they came by his business.
They told us possibly to please stay away from the windows. We have a possible active shooter in the Captain Cook. They didn't tell us where in the Captain Cook. At that point, a bunch more police officers showed up, helmets, rifles drawn. They blocked off the streets. They had people behind cars with rifles over here behind me, and it's been that way ever since.
Now, Rebecca, I can tell you right now in this area right now, it is very calm. There's not a lot of people walking around, but there are people walking around, and many are just walking around asking anyone they meet, hey, what's going on? Can you tell me what's going on? And a lot of them are looking for answers to their questions. Now, I can also tell you that me and my photographer, we were up the street over here, and officers told us to get out of the way, stay out of view, because they don't know what exactly is going on at Captain Cook. But we will give you updates as they become valuable to us. Rebecca, back to you.
Thanks for